What's good, y'all? It's the Empress Lives. Welcome to my channel if you are new. If you are returning, what is good, my loves? This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as North Node. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Energies can go either way, so get in where you fit in. So I'm getting Gemini, some of y'all could have wanted somebody to hit y'all up. Okay. Y'all could have been wishing, hoping that somebody would hit y'all up or communicate with y'all. But I'm getting somebody can deal with something being over between the two of y'all, or somebody can deal with a connection being over, or something ending, okay? Because I'm getting y'all could have did something to like make someone take some type of unintentional actions or say some unintentional words, but I'm getting like the evil eye. So somebody could have had like the evil eye on someone, so they could have like I'm getting like somebody could have been like, oh shit, like, or oops, something like that. So somebody could have did some type of spells or black magic to get somebody to what is it called? It's called like somebody could have had diarrhea of the mouth or something, like so somebody could also did spells to make somebody breath stink, okay? But what I was saying was somebody definitely could have done like spell work to get somebody to take some type of action or say something without thinking, okay? So I'm getting whoever someone did this to is somebody that's not, they're not two-faced, they're not a frenemy. This whoever this person is, they don't got mama issues, or someone could have healed their mama issues in the past. But I'm getting somebody could have been like being karmic, or y'all could have been being karmic, or somebody here was being karmic after they put in minimum effort in a family situation, or somebody put in minimum effort towards like their generational wealth, or it could be their family. This could be a grandmother on a mother's side. So I'm getting like a grandmother on a mother's side. All somebody did was work, work, work. Okay. Whack, 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 whack. Okay. So all somebody did was work. They put in minimum effort to their family. Yeah, I'm getting they didn't really show somebody real love, or they didn't have real love for someone. Yeah, and somebody wasn't confused about this. Somebody wasn't confused about somebody being like they grandma or something, or being like a grandmother who I'm getting like materialistic. All they want is like clothes. So somebody could have like clothes, shoes, but I'm getting like Balenciaga, or somebody from their grandma side, or like a maternal energy side. I'm getting like all they care about was clothes. What's it called? Designer clothes. There we go. So somebody grandmama, they love designer clothes, so they were using their job to be karmic. I'm also getting they could have chose a karmic job over a craft that they had. So a grandmother could have put in work towards a craft, but instead they chose a karmic job just so that they can get designer clothes. And they also put in minimum effort towards their family. So it could be they put in minimum effort in a relationship, marriage with their kids, but they focused on their karmic job so that they can wear designer. Okay. Instead of this person putting in hard work and doing some type of craft. So they could have like they could be an actor, or they could have been a singer, or they could have been an interior designer, or they could have been whatever. But I'm getting, instead of them putting in the work towards this craft, they not only neglected their craft, but they also neglected their family. Okay. So somebody was not confused in the past about this. It could be an Aquarius grandmother, a Leo, a Libra, Scorpio, okay? They chose a karmic job, yeah, but I'm getting somebody could have manifested like an ex-person, or like a karmic energy that is like their grandmother, who all they care about is designer clothes. They like, I don't care if this job is karmic for me, as long as I could, get me some red bottoms, as long as I could get me Coach, I'm getting like that type of energy. Yeah, and I'm getting somebody was not confused about what this grandmother's focus is. Their focus is looking better than everybody, or having the most expensive clothes on or something. But I'm getting two others decided to focus on their craft. So this grandmother was trying to use their job to be karmic towards two. I'm also getting somebody grandmama could have somebody grandmama could have been had Johns or something. So somebody grandmama could have been selling that meow, okay, or selling something so that they could have designer. And so somebody manifested someone else here that also all they care about is Gucci or Prada. Even if they gotta slang that tail for it, you know what I'm saying? They like, as long as I could get it, okay? I'll take a karmic job. I'll do a so somebody is just like a grandmother on a mother's side, okay? I'm getting, so somebody's ex could have been like they mama or a grandmother here. A Leo, Libra, Scorpio. Somebody could be brown skin. That's why somebody's not in grief over whoever this is. So if this is y'all that's brown skin, or if y'all are like this grandmother who was materialistic, I'm getting somebody is not in grief over y'all, or somebody's not in grief over somebody because they like my mama, my grandmama already didn't show me or have real love for me in the past. They just was doing whatever so that they can get designer clothes or something. Yeah, but I'm getting there like they were abusive, or I don't know. Somebody could have been like an abusive mother or abusive grandmother here. I'm getting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. That's why somebody's not in grief over somebody brown skin or dark skin, because they're just like whoever this person is. They didn't have real love for somebody, but they were karmic towards someone so that they can wear designer clothes. Okay. Yeah, a deceiver. So I'm getting somebody could have used their karmic job to cause deception for somebody. I'm also getting people could have been deceived because I'm getting a karmic grandmama could have been like, oh, they dress like this, so I don't know, they karmic or something. But I'm getting this person, all they care about is designer. Somebody don't only care about designer. I'm getting you put in minimum effort with your kids or your family. You neglected a craft that you could have put in work to to build or manifest. But you chose a karmic job, and two others, they ain't choosing. So I'm getting a grandmama or a mama was jealous or envious because two decided to actually put in work towards the craft that they were, blessed with, or whatever gift they had. Somebody chose to put in work towards that too. But this mama or this grandmama, they just chose a karmic job, so they caused deception. That sounds like some hating. Yeah, I'm getting somebody could also been causing deception, like, oh, we're a happy family, this grandmother. But I'm getting this grandmother was deceiving people. And it's all because they had the opportunity to put in effort or put in hard work towards a craft, something that they were good at, but they chose to just either, sell that meow meow, or they chose to just, chose a karmic job. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. So they could be balling. Didn't I say somebody, somebody all about the Benjamins, baby. Okay. And somebody brown skin or dark skin, they also all about the Benjamins. Yeah. So somebody manifested a ex or a ex-lover, ex-partner, ex-whatever that was just like a grandmother on the mother's side. They're unfaithful, unloyal, envious, spiteful, narcissistic, abusive, inconsiderate, and sneaky. Okay, so I'm getting somebody past person was just like what they already was dealing with in in a family situation where they put in minimum effort towards the family. They could appear to be like a workaholic, but then at the same time they're actually putting in minimum effort towards their family, towards their spouse, but focused on designer clothes. I'm getting Leo heavy, Scorpio, Libra. Okay. Yeah, so they were doing this to somebody that's not cold-hearted. So somebody was using their job to cause deception for someone who wasn't being cold-hearted. Someone was just protecting their heart. Okay, a hotel could be significant. So yeah, I'm getting, if y'all baby boomers, if y'all chose a karmic job, if you wanted to be a damn engineer or basketball player, you wanted to be an actor, you wanted to sing, or you wanted to rap, or you wanted to, I don't know, something other than whatever karmic job you just settled into where you can do minimum effort but still get designer, I'm getting, that's your choice. 2 other people chose to put in the effort and the work towards a craft. Why you hating? Yeah, your family is karmic. So I'm getting somebody family karmic as hell. They're narcissistic, sneaky, deceptive, and they just want to put in minimum effort so that they can just get to, be able to be like, I got a Coach purse, or I got Prada, or I got Gucci this, or whatever, okay? So somebody definitely could have had mommy issues. I'm getting Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Gemini. All these signs could have been using their job, their karmic job, to cause deception so that they can get material shit, okay? Yeah, so somebody could have been like, call them in the past after they already put in minimum effort towards this person in the past. They didn't really have love for them. All they were focused on was their karmic job. Okay, yeah, I'm getting somebody, mama or grandmama, they could have tried to cause some type of crime, but I'm also getting they tried to cover up themselves doing crime and fraud to somebody. So somebody could be like, call them, so that they could try to cover up crime or fraud. Yep, because they was hiding that they didn't like somebody, but they was all in their business. Okay, why you all in my grill? Shit, do you pay my bills? So I'm getting, not only was grandmama all in somebody's business, they was also, you ain't paying this motherfucker bills. So if you ain't, if you ain't contributing, if you ain't putting in effort towards somebody here, why you worried about, and then you also trying to do crime and fraud and then cover it up, while 2 are putting in effort and work towards their craft that they chose to put in effort towards. It's not nobody's fault if you just chose, well, I'm going to just give up on my dreams because whatever. You ain't give up on your dreams because of them kids, so stop capping. You ain't give up on your dreams because you felt like you was too old. You wanted to put in minimum effort, and you wanted to just get in a karmic job or do something karmic here so you can have designer. Keep it real. So somebody could have been doing sex magic on somebody in a relationship. Then they try to cover this up by doing crime and fraud. Then they try to cover the crime and fraud up. God damn it. Yeah, so I'm getting somebody, I'm getting Gemini, Scorpio, Leo heavy. A grandmother. But somebody was just like whoever this is. Somebody brown skin. They also did sex magic on somebody. So somebody ex also did sex magic on this person while they putting in work towards a craft. Also causing deception for this person while they putting in work towards the craft, and also trying to like be karmic, like it's their job to get designer. Okay, yeah, doing moon magic, sex magic. I'm getting somebody whole family was causing deception, because I'm getting a whole, like, it's like a grandmother and a whole family thought it was their job to be karmic towards somebody, towards angels. Okay, so that they can have a wish come true. 1111. Again, your family is karmic, so somebody's family is karmic. So I'm getting, but it could be more than one earth angel. They had hidden knowledge about what somebody was trying to do here. Yep. So now some type of smear campaign is backfired because somebody has secret knowledge, because they actually put in the work. I'm getting this grandmama or somebody dark skinned. They wanted to put in minimum effort, but then get bags and bags. But 2 that actually have been putting in hard work, they feel like that they should have what's theirs too. Well, yeah, it could be an artist. Somebody has secret knowledge about an artist. Could be about somebody who does hip hop music. Okay, somebody was somebody didn't want to face their karma. So they keep trying to cause deception, keep trying to like make it their job to be karmic towards somebody. Yeah, a restraining order was definitely necessary. A earth sign from an earth sign in the reverse, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo I'm getting, or an Aries, a restraining order was definitely necessary, or a Gemini. Or a Leo, Libra, Scorpio. Because somebody may have thought loving thoughts of someone, but I'm getting whoever this person is that was going to war with somebody, and then their whole family was going to war with somebody too. They wanted somebody torn in between the two, in between somebody who was also like they narcissistic, money grubbing, materialistic, sneaky, envious grandma, a mama or something. Yeah. So somebody wanted someone torn in between the two, about someone with brains and beauty, and somebody that already was causing deception in a family as well in the past. Yeah, somebody only want to be with a person, but I'm getting this family wanted someone torn in between the two. A Leo, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a Libra, or a Scorpio, Gemini. But I'm getting a smear campaign is backfired. So this family may not want to face their karma. This grandmother may not want to face their karma. A Leo, a Gemini. But I'm getting somebody is choosing not to be in grief over whoever this is because they're not taking the L. Because I'm getting they're the ones who are exposed for causing deception because two chose to put in work towards a craft while they chose to be like make it their job to be karmic towards somebody, cause deception, or use their job to be karmic. Yeah, so that they can have this person's lucky streak, or so that they can have their lucky streak. So that's why somebody brown skin had a lucky streak, because a Leo family, a Gemini family was making it their job to be karmic towards somebody so that they can have designer clothes. Yeah, so I'm getting somebody definitely could have been trying to make somebody wish they never met their person, even though they love them so, and this feminine got love for them. So yeah, I'm getting somebody could have been like putting in minimum effort. You put in minimum effort with this person to have a family. You put in minimum effort to towards a craft or what you wanted to do in your life, but you sure in the hell put in a lot of work to causing deception and trying to separate two that are actually going towards their dreams. Yeah, somebody knows that they could trust their person. About an obsessed stalker trying to make them torn in between the two. My person with brains and beauty, or this Gemini who calls me deception. My person who puts in the work is just like I do, or this family that put in minimum effort towards me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like no. Yeah, so I'm getting this family that oppressed somebody. They thought that somebody was going to, be torn in between the two forever or something. But that cycle is over, okay? Somebody knows that this family didn't really care. This Gemini didn't really care. A Leo didn't really give a fuck. A Scorpio or a Libra. That's why they was putting in minimum effort towards whoever this is in the past. But while they putting in work towards their goals and dreams, I'm getting this whole family trying to cause deception and making it like this is our job. Every day we wake up, it's to cause deception for two that are putting in work towards a craft. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard for people to believe, but it's true. 15, I was about to say 15, but that was 18. So 15 could be significant. 2015 or 2018 could be significant. Yeah, something was hard to believe about some concubines and a king that was obsessed with somebody, but it's true. They was trying to I'm getting the hoes was hate somebody and was trying to take their life because they were putting in work with another person, their partner, towards a dream of their own. Why the hoes mad? Because somebody putting in work towards a craft that whatever they're inspired to do. Why the hoes worried about what two are inspired to do for themselves? I don't understand that. That's why both have protection from the Most High, from this family, from these hoes, from the main hoe, from a Gemini, from a Leo. Somebody has been protected. Yeah, because somebody's family was working with their ops. So somebody family, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Gemini, them and their family was working together. They could have even been using their job to be karmic towards this person as well for a lump sum so that they could steal this person's generational wealth. And that's why this motherfucker still has grace from the Most High, even through all the deception. So, yeah, I'm getting somebody definitely is exposed for causing deception. 33 could be significant. So yeah, somebody wanted someone to think that this the new person that they manifested that also puts in work like them. Cause look, they both putting in work, an equal amount of work. They both focus on their goals and shit. So I'm getting this family that put in minimum effort towards these two. So it could be they family put in minimum effort towards them. They family put in minimum effort towards them. So maybe they were focused on their own crafts, their own, because sometimes when a family don't give a fuck and you lonely anyway, somebody like me, oh, okay, well, I'm about to write a story then or something, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting two that came together to put in work towards their inspiration, their dreams, their craft. And this family that put in minimum effort towards, so it could be both their families put in minimum effort towards them, but then wanted to cause deception because they still putting in work. Yeah, well, they like their ex. No, they not. This person is wholesome. They got morals and they abstinent. They ain't shit like this person's ex. I'm getting somebody ex is like a Leo. So it could be a Gemini that's just like a Leo, or a Gemini that's just like a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Somebody could have used a corrupt lawyer, a Sag, okay? A Sag that wasn't taking something serious, or somebody wasn't taking something serious about a Sag. Because, yeah, I'm getting somebody is not a secret info, but a Leo, a Libra, or a Scorpio, or a Gemini could have been using a corrupt lawyer to, put somebody in grief. But I'm getting, that's why they're not in grief. And it just looked like y'all was causing deception for this person, or for two, because y'all didn't put in the work for these two in the past. Yeah. So somebody could have been acting like they wanted somebody to have their baby or something like that. I'm getting they were acting. Somebody just wanted money, okay? The bag. Yeah, definitely a Leo. They're possessed. They know somebody is, I'm getting they're demonic. They're demonic and possessed, okay? So I'm getting they were trying to possess somebody, be somebody or something. They were putting in work towards, all this deception when, bitch, you could have put in all this work or my dude, you could have put in this work towards some type of craft. You didn't need to wait till two people who decide to go towards their dreams, two people that put in the work. You don't got to wait for them to start putting in the work, and then now you want to put in work towards causing deception about them. That don't make no sense. Yeah, everybody know a Leo is possessed. And they acting, okay? So I'm getting this Leo could have had success in acting, but instead, now they possessed and they're demonic because they chose to put in minimum effort towards whatever this craft is. It could be acting, but then they want to act like I don't know, I'm getting crazy over to putting in the work towards what they do. Doing spells to block somebody from confirmation, doing spells to block somebody from getting attention, success, prosperity. They still could be strategizing, but it's because they're demonic. Yeah, but everybody know whoever this is, they full of shit, okay? Because I'm getting people like, no, they should have been had success. They should have been had prosperity. They should have been had attention, but, from whatever their craft is. But this family and this Gemini or this Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they made it their job to be karmic and to block whoever this is. So I'm getting not an uncle. It wasn't an uncle that was causing deception. They just didn't think this was, or somebody was best for someone. But I'm getting it was because of this Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Gemini. Yeah, who got children involved out of anger. So somebody could have been, uncle could have been like, well, I wasn't the one lying and causing deception or trying to block you from success, but I didn't think somebody was best for you because I listened to a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a Libra, a Leo, a Gemini about somebody person being just like their ex, even though the person they was listening to, they're just like this person's ex. Somebody manifested someone who puts in the work like they do, okay? Yeah, so I'm getting somebody family could have needed someone to respond to them, so some type of spells could work. So they could continue to block someone from success, attention, prosperity, because this family didn't put in the work themselves or something. Yeah, so somebody doing this to a loving mother because they have royal DNA. Yeah, but I'm getting now everybody knows somebody full of shit. I'm also getting somebody, a Leo could have been acting like a loving mother, But now everybody knows that this Leo was full of shit, okay? Or a Gemini is full of shit. Because they knew I'm getting a Leo or a Gemini, knew somebody had royal DNA, and all they wanted was designer clothes or, you know, materials. So they put in work being karmic, while two were putting in work towards their own dreams, their own aspirations, their own gifts. So somebody could have been like, I'm such a good mother, I'm so loving, but the whole time they was causing deception, while two actually putting in work. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a ruthless karmic that wanted to have somebody stuck, and they had everybody fooled thinking they was a loving mother, but they're actually someone's karmic soulmate. A Leo, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, a Gemini. They just wanted a BBL and designer clothes. So that's why they wanted somebody stuck. They wanted to go on vacation, okay, off of somebody else's generational wealth. So I'm getting a Leo and a Gemini was just capping so that they could get the bag and so they can go on vacation and buy designer and shit. Yeah, that's why somebody need to stand their ground, because somebody is meant to be handsome and wealthy. But I'm getting communicating with this Leo, this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, this family. I'm getting somebody had grace from the Most High in the past when they dealt with whoever this is. But I'm getting, yeah, somebody needed to tell whoever these people is, fuck you, okay? So yeah, somebody was not responsible for something here. Somebody was not responsible for this family who didn't want to put in the work towards their own gifts. They're not. Somebody not responsible for a Gemini who be lying. Somebody not responsible for a Leo here who wanted to put in, or who put in minimum work with their family, but then want to be karmic towards somebody and shit. Yeah, somebody maybe wanting to still fight back, but somebody like, fuck you, bro. Like, what is you doing? Yeah, because somebody already knows somebody's not the one or the two. And it's a fuck you, period. Yeah, because whoever this is, they be acting. Somebody need to focus on gratitude, okay? Somebody mama has been fighting back against somebody doing breakup spells on someone, because I'm getting somebody that's not the one or the two that's materialistic. They've been doing breakup spells on somebody because they know that them and a person put in the work. They both work hard. They both focus on their craft. You see how these two got their head down and they focus on their crafts, their shit? But meanwhile, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, and a Leo, they focused on these two while they got their heads down working and shit. Yeah, so I'm getting somebody already knows someone's not the one or the two, and they need to continue to stand their ground with this family, with this Leo, with this Gemini. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, because they got a trickster spirit. That's why they keep doing breakup spells on somebody. They keep trying to make these two that both put in the work, not just on a craft. They put in the work in their relationship. They put in the work as far as working together. They put in the work with the home shit. They put in the work. I'm getting two putting in the work. But I'm getting a family, a Gemini, a Leo doing spells to make somebody think, oh, they not the one. Okay, yeah, now it's time for somebody to be honest with themselves. They got a trickster spirit, so it may be y'all. Now somebody's sad because they wanted to be able to rob somebody, but I'm getting it. This person or these two know that I'm getting several people were trying to cause deception so that they could have success. Somebody need to be honest with themselves about a Leo. Corrupt officers. So a Leo used corrupt officers because they wanted someone else's generational wealth, their success, so they can have designer clothes. Like, bitch, be for real. Yeah, so I'm getting a Leo. Got a curse in their family lineage. Somebody know they can trust their person about this, okay? Yeah, that's why this Leo or this Gemini be doing breakup spells on a blessed connection. Even though it's real love, okay? Yeah, now somebody feel dumb, or all these people feel dumb. This family, this Gemini for causing deception, this Leo, when they could have just put in work towards their own craft, their own dreams. They chose to put in minimum, not only did you have a family, but you put in minimum effort towards the family. And then when two come together and they both put in work equally towards each other, now you want to do breakup spells and shit? Bitch, get a life, okay? Or dude, get a life. Bitch, nigga, yeah. So an Aquarius, I'm getting Aquarius needed to stand their ground, or I'm getting regarding a Leo or Aquarius knew that somebody need to stand their ground. Yeah, for love. Okay? Because somebody was trying to stop someone from being wealthy and trying to make this person unattractive or something. Or somebody may be handsome, but they wanted this person to be unwealthy so that they could, have this person's generational wealth. Because they're royal, yeah, because they got royal DNA. So is this what's for you? Yes. So whatever you did from causing deception, or whoever was causing deception, whatever you get for whatever karma you get for that, that's what you deserve. Yeah, for trying to murder somebody. Somebody was trying to have somebody murdered and they knew it was cap. Yeah, they knew somebody, you trying to have somebody's life taken because you know they a good love offer for somebody. And that this masculine is meant to be wealthy, so you want to take someone's life by causing deception. This whole family, yeah, is tied to a cult or a coven. A Leo family, a Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's why somebody not in grief, yeah, and they're protected by the Most High. Yep, somebody not in grief over whoever these past people is, because someone manifested a lover that's not only their protector physically, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally as well. Okay, they're a good love offer. It's proven that a family and a Leo and a Gemini was you making it their job to be karmic towards too. So yeah. Now somebody's moving into better times. I'm getting two are moving into better times. Somebody could have tried to use a cook or a chef to murder somebody. 31 could be significant. I'm getting somebody family. Okay. So yeah, that's why whoever this is went in a different direction. They chose peace. Their person, okay, brings them peace because they both put in the work equally. Unlike this family who just wanted to get shit off of somebody who's royal. Yeah, so Gemini, you refuse to admit you was wrong, okay? And that's not what's best for you. Because somebody did care, but I'm getting somebody could have said something unintentionally or took some type of actions unintentionally because y'all was causing deception or somebody was doing spells, okay? Being low vibrational. And I'm getting that's not what was best for you, to cause somebody deception or work with this family to cause deception. Because now somebody could have a physical health concern and whoever they was trying to break, you ain't break them. So yeah, somebody's not broken. Somebody got the bag. And now whoever was working together with this family, this Gemini, this Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, I'm getting they all could have physical health concerns at this time. Yep, because I'm getting this family was befriending somebody just to snake them. Now they could be sick. Yep. But promised land is a state of mind. So somebody with gratitude, they're whole. I'm getting they have harmony at this time. Yep. And I'm getting a cycle is not over for two that put in the work towards each other. Okay. And it's equal give and take. And they got, I'm getting this family. You need to learn to put in the work towards your damn self. But two, they put in the work towards themselves. And that's okay. Okay. Yeah. So they were meant to get a yes. But this family stalled them, or this Leo or this Gemini, and then they was trying to befriend somebody so that they could snake them. But I'm getting now everybody got a health concern. 33. So somebody was trying to, I don't know, use a weapon against a social media influencer, or use something as a weapon against a social media influencer by befriending this person so they could snake them. Yeah. So it's because somebody family knew someone was special or gifted. So somebody needed to question this. What'd I say? A Leo. Okay, so now people could be questioning a Leo now. Because they like, uh-oh, so you was causing deception this whole time. Somebody like, I was even using my job to do it too. Somebody was acting like it was their job to be karmic towards somebody instead of just focusing on what their dreams were instead. Till next time, y'all.